Mauer's previous company for many years. I joined Sisel a little over 2 years ago after being introduced to the age pill by Rosalind Saunders. Thank you, Ros. I'd been searching for some nutritional support to address some chronic health conditions, and while none of these were life-threatening, I just couldn't seem to shake them, even though I had tried, various things, traditional medicine, different healing modalities, and so on. But what I've noticed, having been on the products over a couple of years now, is that progressively over this time, things have cleared up, almost without me realising. Aches have disappeared, my skin has improved hugely, and I don't mean just from, looking clearer. I had lots of dry, cracked skin, and that has, it's healed almost completely. My hair has much less grey, my nails are stronger, and for someone who's never ever been able to grow their nails, this was like a real bonus. And I'm stronger as well physically. In fact, I would say I'm more well now than I have ever been in my life, both physically and emotionally. I'm still working on my health. However, I know that I'm moving in the right direction with these products. So what's your story? Are you, or is someone you know, looking for better health or more income, or maybe you would just like to help some other people? So let me tell you about a company that was founded in 2006. Its name is pronounced Sisel, which stands for Science, Innovation, Success, Energy and Longevity. Everyone does network marketing every day, but often we just don't realise it, and we definitely, or in most cases, we don't actually get paid for it. You could tell a friend about a good movie or a restaurant that you've been to, or a doctor that you've seen, but you've never probably received a referral or bonus from any of them. But you have been good for their business. So in this instance, or in these instances, you've done network marketing and you're likely to do it every day. So why not get paid for it? At first glance, we might look like a health and wellness company, but in fact it's not. Sisel is a quality of life and lifestyle support company. It's a company with a mission too, the Mauer mission. We inform, empower and educate people to make better health and lifestyle choices. The Mauer mission started with the no harmful ingredients story, and this story becomes more important as time moves on. And in fact, I was involved in Tom Mauer's previous company for many years and was very happy and used their products too. The Mauer mission is about people and it's about health. It's a simple philosophy that Tom Mauer developed over 30 years ago. And over the past decade, it's not only become bigger than he ever imagined, it's spread throughout the world too. In its simplest form, the philosophy is to help people in their pursuit of health and wealth and happiness by providing the most powerful, revolutionary health and personal care products in the world, and by offering what Tom Mauer believes is the most exciting and extraordinary business opportunity ever. Both Tom Mauer Senior and Tom Mauer Junior are 2 times Genius Award winners for product formulations. In 2020, in fact, Tom Mauer Senior was invited to be the keynote speaker and asked to sit on the board of the World Stem Cell Congress. Both Tom Mauer Senior and Tom Mauer Junior are the co-founders of Sisel. Sisel Mauer, Tom Mauer Senior's daughter, is the driving force for Australia and New Zealand, and Tom Mauer Junior, who is the son of Tom Mauer Senior, is a 3rd generation within the family to guide this company into the future. So you can definitely say they're invested. Speaking of investment, Tom has put $150 million of his own money building a state-of-the-art 400,000 square foot factory. That is 10 whole acres of factory and manufacturing. Sisel is a company that is completely debt-free. It has formed a 250-year dynasty trust, which means it can't be sold into the hands of shareholders. What this means is ultimate security for all distributors. Sisel formulates, manufactures and distributes its own products. And the 4 major trends that it focuses on are age reversal and longevity, working from home, which at this time is a growing area, the online global business market and current health threats. Again, something that we've all had to face in recent times. As the certified GMP or good manufacturing process facility, they quarantine and test all the ingredients from every batch for any contaminants, as well as for the potency of the ingredients to ensure that only the best will pass and become products. So, the issues that we're facing today. Our bodies are constantly exposed to heavy doses of harsh chemicals, dangerous toxins, unhealthy preservatives, heavy metals, antibiotics, the wrong hormones, genetically modified foods, and other potentially harmful substances. Many of these substances come from, incredibly, the personal care products and the household supplies and the containers that we use every day, and they can actually harm our health instead of improving it. We buy common consumer products thinking they're making us look and feel younger, healthier and stronger, when in reality they're making us fatter, sicker, weaker, and definitely making us older before our time. The Mauer mission is about change. While its core values have not changed, the lives it has changed are too numerous to count. It has dramatically improved the health and positively impacted the financial situation of millions of people in many countries around the world. So, harmful ingredients. The common consumer products that we buy contain toxins that take up the places where nutrients should really go, and as a result, we suffer for it. We age faster than we should, and although medicine has given us an increase in lifespan, we haven't seen the corresponding increase in our own vitality. And I can certainly attest to that. These toxins are poisoning us, or poisoning you and your family, but most people don't even know that it's happening. Now that you know, would you change what you're doing? So the solution, well, it's not as hard as you think as it sounds. We're a product-focused company, of course, and that's how we improve lives, produce income and grow. These products replace what you're already using, but they're nothing like you've seen or used before. Many companies manufacture their product down to a price. They don't make them the best that they can be. They make products that are just good enough to get by for whatever market they're in. However, for Tom Mauer, he's not satisfied unless he can build products, not just better than other companies, but build a product that is as good as the science allows it to be made at any given time. And when the science improves, so do our products. So that for the first time ever, you have access in one place to all the very best products manufactured to exacting standards using only the very best ingredients with quantities that are biologically beneficial to the body and that are improved as the science changes. Weight loss. Because of the toxins we absorb, and the various forms of misinformation about nutrition, we invariably end up gaining more weight than we care for and usually find it hard to lose. We're told that it's an inevitable part of life. In fact, we now come to see it as normal, but it doesn't have to be. It's now far easier to lose those extra pounds and to keep them from ever being found again. The path to better health starts with better knowledge and better nutrition, and it doesn't have to be an expensive option. In fact, using better choices and better products, it can be a cheaper option. So let me introduce the product we call Sisel Lean. It comes in 2 flavors, chocolate and vanilla, and can be used as a weight loss meal replacement or a lean muscle building product. And it's manufactured like no other product in its category. Just by using this one product, Sisel Lean, replacing one meal a day, maybe for lunch, for instance, you could be saving over $2,500 a year or $211 a month. That's if you averaged about $10 per lunch, which is really easy to do. And it will be considerably more healthy than what most people will have for lunch. Even if you only spent $5 on lunch, that's still a saving of about $100 a month. So by now, you're probably aware that we're not getting the nutrition we need from the food that we eat. Today's farmers are not paid by the nutritional content in a strawberry or potato. They're paid by the size and the weight of the fruit and the vegetable they produce. The cows are fed on corn, soy, and wheat instead of grass to increase their size and weight. A carrot might look like a carrot, but it has far less value as a food compared to only 50 years ago. It's the same for almost everything that we eat today. So how do we address that? We must supplement our bodies with the vital nutrition it needs to fight off the effects of aging, disease, and sickness. And Spectramax is the go-to product for helping with missing trace minerals and antioxidants the body needs. Spectramax contains 74 essential trace minerals, which are used by the body for over 2,000 biological processes. It's a megatonic, loaded full of antioxidants, minerals, and key vitamins. Almost all ailments in the body can be traced back to a deficiency in minerals. The main problem is that most people don't know this. Sisel does, that's why they have this product. The way we eat today is like putting the wrong fuel in our car and wondering why it's not working properly. Like never changing the oil and wondering why the motor stopped. At least with a car, it can be rebuilt. We are not as lucky. The troubled world we live in today is no place to be without a compromised immune system. Most other times we don't even consider our health and that of others, but today it's at the forefront of everyone's mind. Sisel has the products to ease concerns with a range that focuses on supporting the immune system and assisting the body to fight any bugs that want to use it as a breeding ground. We're considered by the government as an essential service because of the great products that we make and the major health benefits felt by those who use them. You could be forgiven for thinking we just made these products to help out during this pandemic, but actually that's not true. They've actually been part of the product range for over 10 years now. So what is new is the science on stem cell research. 10 years ago, most people had never heard of stem cells, but they are what make you. Two cells come together, the stem cells go to work, and 9 months later, you start your journey here. As we then age, the stem cells are constantly being used, and like everything else, they get tired and they stop working. By the time you are in your 60s, well, there aren't that many left working. So you might have noticed you don't heal as quickly, you don't look as good as when you did when you were younger. And for that, you can blame the stem cells. You know how I said that when the science improves, so do Sisel's products? Well, we're able to introduce you to the age pill. This product helps the body revitalize the tired stem cells by cleaning them out and putting them back to work. Imagine an oven that has never been cleaned and ponder how much better it would work if all the gunk was removed. How would your dryer go if the filters were never cleaned? Or what about the car if the oil was never changed? Well, this is what the age pill does for us. And as more and more stem cells awaken, the body has an increased ability to repair what is broken and aging, as long as the raw materials, the correct nutrition are there. Partner with the new product, Stemlytic, the Stemlytic formula, to give the stem cells a rocket fuel boost. And you can forget the finishing line. We're heading right back to the start. This is the boost that we need to kickstart the reversal of our aging process. The goal here is to live a long and healthy life, and the only reason you would go to a nursing home is to visit your friend that didn't follow in your footsteps. But it doesn't stop there. Sisel also caters for us on the outside as well as the inside. So many people will tell you after they have used the Sisel skincare system that they will never, and I mean never, use anything else. Just look at the difference that a few months can make. It's certainly been my experience. So what can it mean for your family and friends? It means financial prosperity and a better quality of life to those who embrace the Sisel system and share it with others. It's created millionaires, subsidised modest incomes, funded worthy causes, contributed to charities, and helped families avoid bankruptcies, foreclosures, and financial ruin. It has fostered the most amazing and strongest friendships that you could ever imagine amongst people from all walks of life and all across the globe. One family working together to better themselves, their health, their prosperity, knowledge, and for the community as a whole. The better we can become, the more we can help others. And no one is a greater example of that than Tom Mauer Sr. He never had to work another day in his life, but he created Sisel and goes to work every day so we can have a greater chance to help ourselves and others. Just to give you a bit more of an idea about how the company puts you first, have a look at this. To reward your loyalty as you improve your health and your wealth, every 4 months the company will provide you with product coupons equivalent to up to 8% of what you buy and all your freight back if you're consistent with 250 points volume or more for the entire 12 months. The person who invited you to this presentation can explain more about this to you. Well, as they say, that's it, folks. The choice is now yours. Your health and your wealth could very well be changed for the better today if you choose to join us. What if you could join to make more money and your health improves? I would say that's a win. What if you just joined to improve your health or lengthen your lifespan and you ended up making more money as well? I'd say that's also a win. And again, what you do next is up to you. Do nothing, in which case life continues as before, or you can choose to adjust your course and maybe end up living a long, vibrant life. If you prefer this option, you can try the products as a preferred customer or join us as a wholesale customer. Or you might like to generate a brand new income as a member of our team. Thank you for listening. So what interests you the most?